Story out of Southwest Virginia. The Russell County Animal Shelter cited by the state for mistreating animals. Now the county is calling foul on the original state investigation. Curtis McLeod spoke with the state and Russell County administrators who are now requesting a new inspector be assigned to the case.
Well, Josh, these documents from a state investigation detail some very harsh allegations against the Russell County Animal Shelter. The county administrator says they fixed minor problems during an initial investigation, but since a second investigation back in October that uncovered alleged animal mistreatment, no one from the state has been back or even called them. The Russell County Animal Shelter. On the outside, it looks like any other county facility, but inside, documents from a state inspection make the place seem as if it's an animal's worst nightmare. That inspection dates back to October of 2015 and shows several non-compliance findings, like an animal transport vehicle cited for being unsanitary. The list goes on to cite more critical violations, including animals not being given adequate food and mistreatment. Russell County Administrator Lonzo Lester disagrees with the state's allegations.
We became very concerned too on why the claims were being made, especially when we had only had a prior inspection only 4 weeks ago with no major deficiencies or minor deficiencies.
Here's a state letter of notification from an inspection done in August of last year, about a month and a half before the second. This letter details non-compliance findings that are specifically related to disinfection problems with the facility. No major or critical violations were reported about the animals. Lester says this is just one reason why the county is contesting that October inspection.
Things that we found during the investigation that we're not comfortable with, not with the claims of the statements, but due to the relationships between the animal control inspector, the previous animal control inspector, and the one that made the accusations.
A letter from the county addressed to the state formally contests the October inspection of the Russell County Animal Shelter. The letter also requests that the inspection be completed and that another inspector be assigned to the case because of a close personal relationship with a former employee who worked at the animal shelter. We reached out to the state and even submitted a request for documents centered on this investigation. The state denied our request because they say the investigation is still open. Now, of course, we did reach out to the state to get their take on all of this, and the state administrator, the county administrator, Schrader rather, says he is bringing their request to contest the state investigations, the allegations of a disgruntled employee to the county on a meeting March 7th. Josh?
Curtis, thank you. Now, again, Curtis did reach out to the state about the investigation. Russell County's request for a new inspector also, we were told they could not comment because it's an ongoing investigation.